yeah, so with that being said, from our family to yours.
Huh?
I was gonna say love you guys, but that I don't say that. That's your guys' job. We like you guys. And if it's gonna be emotionally vulnerable with them, but I changed my mind.
You know who would have said love you guys? The Iron Giant.
Yeah.
But I'm not the Iron Giant, dude. And
Yeah, he wouldn't love you, dude.
He wouldn't love my kind.
That's crazy.
It's fucked up, Steve. How dare you say
what's
that?
your kind, dude?
Gay.
On the spec. No, just kidding.
Oh my god. Just kidding.
This is my palette.
This is my blush, and this is my lip kit.
It's called, this shade of lipstick is called Coral Cunt.
Oh, I was gonna say blue pink.
Oh, that one works too.
Oh my god, coral cunt. Or would it be? Yeah. Coral cunt. I like that.
Telling you, bro.
Cunty coral.
Oh.
That sounds like a nice fragrance. It sounds like strawberry. It smells to me because I think of a coral. When I think what color comes around, you think of the word pink. Exactly same.
Yeah.
So I think like pink, and then my brain goes to like sprays that when I was a kid were always like pink, like the body sprays for the girls, and they were always pink. It was always like strawberry, watermelon, or like something super sweet that's like in the red pink area.
Big ass tube that was all just pink liquid, and they spray it like 20 times.
Yeah,
that shit was annoying, dude.
That shit, it was annoying, but I love that smell. I think
they did smell good. I ain't gonna lie.
I think that's why I'm such a sucker for like watermelon margaritas or like strawberry drinks or even like just fruity stuff, because I love like sweet fruits. I love the smell. I smell sprays, like body sprays and stuff like that. So, yeah, kind of, but more on the sweet side. Yeah, I'm a little fruity. Hi guys, everybody. Welcome to the podcast.
Hello.
This is Her From a Friend.
Hello.
We're your 3 favorite idiots. My name is Lee. That's Steve. That's Richard. And we back. This is gonna be the first episode in a while where it's fairly up to date. We're recording this I think a day or two before it goes up and a day before it gets edited. So
yeah,
we're squeezing this one out. Yeah,
honestly, I've been saying I want to be doing this. I feel like it's a lot easier. I can do it as far as editing goes, but it's like we're actually up to date on what's happening, and it won't be fucking last week's news that's going up, or anything like that.
True that, because a lot of stuff happened. What was I saying? You're talking about my age. I was gonna mention the Valkyrae thing and the Yugi thing. That was interesting.
You know about that? Well, Steve went camping.
Steve was on vacation. Yes,
I went off the grid completely.
Yes, he was on vacay. He
lost their streak on TikTok.
No, but I brought it back.
You guys actually keep track of that,
dude? We have like an 86 or something like that.
Dude, that's nothing. I was talking with my nephew about it, and he's like, well, he's just like, do you have a streak on TikTok? I'm like, yeah. He's like, what is it? I'm like, something, and he's just like, oh, I got like a 300 something day with his homies. I'm like, yeah, no, I ain't like that anymore. I can't.
That was another thing that I talked about when I was with my cousins this past weekend, because my uncle's birthday was yesterday. So we were talking about how we just got into like that like millennial talk for a little bit, because we're all generally the same age. There might be like a 10-year or like 5-year difference or something like that, but we were all raised the same, even the ones that are like at least 10 years younger than me, or like even 20 years younger than some of my older cousins that are only like 5 or 10 years older than me. We're all pretty close. We're all really cool with each other.
Just send me a TikTok.
Yeah, because the streak came up and I remembered I hadn't sent you anything. Anyway, keep going.
Damn. But we had talked about how it was nice. I feel like we had a cool childhood, like growing up, like in that that era or that generation, because we were like one of the last play outside kids, like like a neighborhood kid play group situation, and we were being raised with the internet, so we got like honestly like what feels like the golden age of the internet for a bit, where we had like everybody being a coder on MySpace. We had all our like our parents and everything on like Facebook, and we had fucking AIM, and we had AOL, and things of that sort. And things weren't so expensive. I mean, there were like bigger issues or like things that were more pressing at the time, but we were kids, so we got that like golden shit. I feel we had
that veil of like, we don't care. Yeah, we can't do shit about it anyway. Even if we did pay attention, but
but yeah, so we had talked about that, and I was like, it's nice, but if I was like, I think my cousin had asked, would you want to be a kid in like today's age? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I feel like thinking of me when I was younger and how I was, I would be very like, I don't
secluded?
No, not secluded. I feel like I'd be like influenced easier by like TikTok. I think I wasn't on Vine like that though, and I wasn't on Tumblr like that. If anything, I was always like later to like the fad or whatever. Like I liked it, but I didn't have access to it or something. Just there wasn't like that drive to get in with the hype. I was always like a couple weeks behind or like a month behind or something. Then I would get into it, or then I would like try it out or whatever. So I don't know. I feel like it would be more isolating, if anything, because like trends and everything are happening so quickly nowadays that it's like, I don't know, it'd be like just, I don't know if I can handle like that level of like multitasking, trying to keep track of everything.
Like, everything's so fucking fast and shit because everybody's just chronically online. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, especially as a kid, what else are you gonna do? Especially like now, there's you know, the only people going out and doing shit are kids that are like, I don't know, that really just aren't being raised with technology like that, or just kids who actually have, I don't know, hobbies. Because like there's no playing in the neighborhood, I think, anymore. Or I don't know, in my case, like I didn't really play with neighbors, but I had a bunch of nieces, nephews, cousins that were my age, and we'd all every day after school, I'd always have at least 2 or 3 kids to be able to play with in the backyard, and it's just, that's what we'd do. We'd come home, we'd, I don't know, get a snack or some shit, and then we just go back and play kickball or something.
Right,
that shit was lit.
Same. I think we were part of like, I think that's where I got it from too when I was younger, was when we would have those like play sessions or whatever, and we would hang out, play games, or shoot the shit. But then there would be like break time, lunchtime, snack time, whatever, and then I would come home, and then that's where I got the habit of being like, but I'm already home now, and I had food and I have video games now at that point. So I was like, I think I'll stay home, but my brother would go, or then I'd head out and hang out. But so I don't know if I would, like, if somebody gave me the option, I don't think I would for this. Like if I were to want to do it again as at this day and age, it would purely be because of like age. That's it.
So Steve.
But to bring it back to the age thing with Valkyrae and Yugi, that was interesting.
You know who Yugi is, right? Is it just Yugi? XX or some shit?
Yugi, and then he's also with like
his friend is Arky. I know that.
Which is Jason Lewin's old cameraman. Yeah.
Anyway. What the fuck were they playing? Among Us?
They're playing Among Us. Yeah.
Okay. So I guess they decided to do a like Among Us lobby, you know, with all the kind of newer folks like that. But also they included like Ray and I forget who else. But those are the main 2 important ones.
Yeah, it was Ray and Pokey, and it was Elam, and the guy from Love Island. He's getting into streaming, so that was pretty interesting.
Jeremiah? What the fuck?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it was a Love Island dude. And then some girl who I didn't recognize her. Oh, and Cutie was in there. That was the lobby. Yeah,
that makes sense. Anyway, So what's it called? I guess they were just like joking around or some shit. And I don't really know the full details of how it started or anything, but basically Yugi just started making a bunch of jokes towards Valky about like, calling her unk or like just making her feel old. Just saying like, oh, you're old, like you're probably going senile, you don't know what the fuck you've seen, or so, stupid jokes like that. But I guess they got to her like really bad, and it got to the point where she turned off her camera, but her mic was still on and you can hear her crying. So she just started crying, and she's just saying like, I don't know, she's tired or something like that, and that I guess like normally she can take it, but I guess it's just the constant back to back insults of like making fun of her for being old. Right. Where she's just it was just too much. Huh?
She is
I think she's
older
Lee's
than
age.
me. I think she might be. Yeah, I think if anything, she's a year older.
She's 32,
I think
33.
I think she's
Something like
32, could be 33 or just turned 33, something like that.
I mean,
but
I
in
don't
our
know,
like
it's weird.
not in our space, but in their space, like in our like area of Twitch and streaming, I think Hassan is the oldest. I think.
Yeah.
Or no, Will Neff is actually. I think Will's older than Hassan. I think.
They're both like 35, 34.
I think Hassan's 34, and I think Will Neff is 35. I think so.
Something like that, yeah.
But
so it became drama.
Yeah, so that's the thing is that Yugi's really new to that, like just that whole group dynamic. And Jeremiah's been hanging around, not as much, but still there in like
that guy's also like 23, 22.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
And then they had Ellum, and Ellum was also, I think, late 20s, if not early 30 or something like that. I think he's I can't remember, but it was like this group kind of had an established rapport, and Yugi kind of came in, and it was giving just new kid wanting to crack jokes, try to fit in, try to like get into like that group dynamic, just get in there with the humor.
But he's hung out with them before, which is weird.
I think it's the not as much with Ray, and I think with Valkyrae, for those of you that don't know, streamer on the quote unquote older side, and I think that's the thing that it's
the Pogger side, right? That's what it's called.
The Pogger side is the era. Yeah. The era,
like
the
Poggers era.
Yeah,
it's Poggers era, and what's the new one?
I don't know. IRL. I think I know that people. It's like an IRL.
It's another name. It's like, but yeah, Poggers is the era of like Pokey, Hassan, Valky.
Yeah.
Missive, Toast.
Yeah. Niskif. But yeah, she the comments on her age come up a lot. A very big amount, and
I've seen like comments on TikTok about that, not for her specifically, but a bunch of the streamers where it's like pushing 40, by the way, or like grown 33-year-old woman, by the way, or something like that.
That's the new like TikTok trend thing though. Like, like I see a lot of comments when someone's doing something stupid, or you're like, they're trying to be funny, or they do something funny. They're like a grown man, by the way.
Right.
Yeah. Things like that.
But yeah, basically the whole thing, I guess, like later on, I don't know if Yugi apologized. I think he did, right?
I have no idea. I don't
know.
I was trying to find something.
Ray was just kind of like throw it a little bit, like steep it, just being like, okay, like yes, it was a lot, but she's okay now. And then now she's like wanting to do content with Arky as like as like revenge, or like, hey, fuck you,
get back a little.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, dude. It's with Ray, it's like, I get it. It can be a little bit too much when anybody is harping on you for anything for too long. It's like,
I mean,
being the butt end of the joke can get tiring, especially, for one specific thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think at the same time, everybody is kind of making it a bigger deal than it needs to be.
Of course.
But at the same time, right. But at the same time, I also agree. It's like, Yeah, but there's always been this whole thing about like, especially with women, like, why are you talking about age?
Yeah,
that's what I was gonna say.
It's a different generation now, because back then you wouldn't ask a woman's age, right? Like it was inappropriate, it was rude. And now it's like they're open to talk about it. People do know it. People do say it. And like obviously, like the younger crowd, like is now it's become humor to like make fun of that. Like it's like whenever I watched anything of Hassan in it, like they always ask him his age, and they're like, God damn, like you're old. Like there isn't a comment on TikTok, on his YouTube channel, on anything that he makes where someone's like 34, 35-year-old man, by the way, like type shit like that. So it's like I'm like, I don't know. I see it on his all the time. I see it on once in a while. I'll see it on like fucking Maya's, where they're like, who's this old lady talking about animals?
That's fucked up.
They do
How
it
old is
Will.
Maya? Isn't she like
Maya's like 29, 28.
My age?
Yeah. Yeah, she's younger. She's younger than Cutie.
Yeah. I was gonna say she's on
they
the
always call
side,
they always call Cutie old. They call
that's auntie.
Yeah, they also call fucking what's his name? Cutie's boyfriend?
Ludwig.
Ludwig is like Unc stats 100%.
Yeah.
Like they always call him that. So I'm like, they've surrounded themselves around this upcoming younger crowd, especially that phase crowd. Like they're friends with a lot of them. It's like Arky's in that space, Yugi's from that space. Obviously Jason is in that space. So it's like they've surrounded themselves around these people. So like maybe they just caught her on a bad day. But for people to that's what she's saying. Yeah, it's like they caught her on a bad day, but it sucks that people are 100% going after him now and talking shit, or like talking shit to Yugi, because it's like I've seen like very, very, very small snips of him through other people's content, and he does it with everybody. For the most part, he's probably like a little more mature how he speaks and how he talks to people. But yeah, I mean, maybe he's like, I think he's like 23,
22, 23, something like that.
Yeah. But like he's always talked a little older. He jokes around a lot, but he's always like he's always very like, if someone gets offended, like I've seen where he's like, oh, like I'm sorry, like I didn't mean to, blah blah, like, because obviously he knows he's new to the space and stuff like that. Especially he's like upcoming because of like a lot of phase people, and because of like Arky especially. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to like, I hadn't heard anything about that. I hadn't seen anything about that.
This literally just happened.
But I'm sure people are, of course, making it, because it's Valky, people are making it a bigger deal.
Well, I think it's like, it makes sense, because I think that if even with the comments that are made towards the male side of things, I think that I hear it a lot more with Valkyrae in general. Like it seems like that is thrown around a lot, and I think it's because I think her, Pokey, and I'm trying to think of who else. For a while there, it was Cutie also.
You know who too?
But
Lily.
Yeah,
I've heard it.
Well, I mean like age, but I'm talking about the dynamic is them being like the punching bag, because they're so popular, they're just so talked about, there's so much in everybody's face if you're in that space, that I think it kind of creates this Margot Robbie effect, this Leonardo effect, this like Johnny Depp, or this Orlando Bloom, when they were in everything for like a certain amount of time, and it causes this like Pedro Pascal, the newest fucking effect of it. It's just a necessary hate, really. It's just being exposed to a person, a thing for so much and so long. And like for example, it kind of fits to what you were saying, that it might not bother you most of the time, but like one bad day or one off day, it could be the thing that sends you over the edge, because you're just hearing it so much, or you're being exposed to this comment, this joke, this thing, this person, that it could cause you to just kind of like trigger or whatever. I just think that because they like Ray, for being who she is and where she's at in her space and stuff like that, I think it just kind of leads to the joke being said more, or more often, if anything. And yeah, she had said that it was an off day because she has like gone no sleep because of all the stuff that's going on with like Pokemon, and then some Nuzlocke thing, then trying to do Valorant, and then doing the new podcast with Cutie. So it's like apparently busy bee. But yeah, I think it just chalks it up to somebody that is new to a group and just tried to make a joke, and the jokes weren't
I saw that
landing, and it is what it is.
I saw somebody saying that it's like he was making group A jokes with friend group B jokes.
Yeah.
Or with friend group B. And it's like, yeah, I think we've talked about it before, kind of, where it's like you kind of have a different dynamic with each different friend group. And sometimes you can meld them together and it'll be fine. But a lot of the times you know, some people are different. Yeah, exactly. It's just, and it's not like
you're being,
it's not two-faced or fake. Yeah, it's just some people draw different aspects out of you.
People like you for different reasons.
Yeah,
I think it's also just like that's just how people are. People are more complicated and have more like sides to them. You know, just more depth than just that one thing that a friend group might be formed around, or like a hobby that everybody might connect with. Yeah, I think it's just an overabundance of hearing that, and like I think if you're gonna be put in that, I mean,
I hope so. Just, honestly, it's kind of boring.
It's just one of those things. Exactly, it's just one of those things. Everybody makes the joke, even if you're in your regular life. That just saying it in that kind of space, it's almost gonna always happen. I feel like it's becoming one of those things, because streaming and Twitch weren't really like a super big thing when we were kids. You know, the people that are big now hopped on it when like almost all the people that are considered old heads or unks or whatever, aunties, they're all our age. So I think that they're just the forerunners of that space. And then as time goes on, then they'll be like that established, like, I don't know, process, timeline, like motion, how you go from like, you know, your baby steps to, you know, the big leagues or whatever. There'll be like an actual kind of like blueprint. They're kind of like the pioneers of it. So you're kind of like seeing it firsthand. But to kind of like bring it to like everybody, this separate thing, but still relates to this. If you're gonna be put in that situation, by all means, don't like feel like your feelings aren't like an importance.
Aren't valid.
Yeah, like if you're really upset, you have every right to talk, to like handle it however you want to handle it. You know, I don't know. They could be saying some fuck shit, and it's not even like, you know, age. It could be anything, and some people just fold. Honestly, it's just a setting. It is what it is. But don't let yourself, if you can help it. I remember I think I mentioned on here, and I was in like a new group setting, and I had just been hanging out with them maybe for like 2 weeks at that moment, and I can tell like the totem pole fell with like the people I'm closest with, and then maybe their spouses that kind of like flip flop from A and B, and then it's like the people that are nearby to them. And then there was like this one dude that kind of felt like the punching bag of the group, but like, I don't know, it just like there was like the punching, like when the punching was happened, it was hefty, but it didn't happen all the time. So I was like, okay, whatever, you know, that shit happens in big groups. And then we're just hanging out, and then I think I'm playing a game with them, and I fuck up or something or some shit, and then he starts like, he makes a joke, and I was like, oh, okay, whatever. And then he makes another joke, and these jokes are at like my own expense, you know, like, oh, you're fucking up, or oh, you're dumbass or whatever, some shit like that. And I think after like the second time, I was like, hey, listen, I don't fucking know you. Like, I'm fresh as hell, and this is not how I handle it. So wrong person, wrong time. Not doing that. And never did it ever again. So maybe you don't have to handle it like I did. And I'm not saying anybody should, but don't be somebody's punching bag, even if they're like, it's not that big of a deal. If it bothers you, then it's a big enough deal to like, be comfortable.
Those are the kind of jokes I never understood. all that well. Like, even if it's just like, obviously, if it's just a joke of being like, oh my God, you fucking suck or anything like that, unless you both find humor in it. And it's like clearly like, oh, you know what? I did suck in that moment. Right, or like something like that.
Establish repertoire and establish like communication, friendship.
I think I can safely say that that was like my dynamic with Lee for a while. When I first met him, like my jokes were very harsh and mean, and I didn't mean them in a fucked up way, but like it got to the point where like we bumped heads and fought over it, and never did it again. And I think like we just changed. I mean, also of course of growing up, but no, like my jokes are very harsh and like so outdated and stupid.
I don't remember, but I
you know met me when I was like 17.
Yeah, okay. If I was gonna say if it was like back then yeah, I'm pretty sure. But that's what everybody you've told me that, and David's told me that. I'm trying to think of like say his name, but then explaining like the connections too much. And then your brother, I think also said that. So I was like, oh, I don't remember, because I think it's because we had like small interactions. I think. But
what were you even playing?
360, I think.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Call of Duty, I think.
Call of Duty.
But yeah, that's it. And I think when we spoke again, I had gotten a PlayStation at that point, a PS4, I think. Mm-hmm. And everybody had already been on, and I think I was playing Call of Duty, and then that's when Steve popped up. And I was like, oh, okay. And then that's when when both of them brought it up, and I was like, oh, okay. I mean, is he cool now? I don't remember. Like, is he cool? Is he fine? And yeah, here we are. 10, 12, how many ever years later.
Couldn't get rid of each other.
Yep.
Ep.
Gotta kiss your homies on the lip. They stick around.
All right.
What?
Yeah. But so that happened. Ageism and possible sexism in media. But what's new?
Well, maybe not ageism.
Well, yeah, but
honestly, ageism is valid sometimes.
Is it now?
Take elderly license away. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep.
They don't need to be driving.
Yeah, I agree with that. I really do agree with that.
Yeah, I second that.
Yeah, people are just too.
So we push them off a cliff.
Okay. I was gonna say people are too much when they're driving, but people are just too much. Perfect example.
Midsummer their asses.
Midsummer.
Yeah.
They had something in mind.
Break the legs.
They were onto something.
Yeah, because they would cycle back into the world as in youth,
and they wouldn't stick around to be a burden to their families,
to be a burden,
like that, or to society.
Be old or a burden. Yeah,
they were onto something. That's all I'm saying.
They were cooking.
Especially that part where he didn't die and they smashed him with a sledgehammer.
Bro.
Put him out of his misery.
Later I'd be running into, or like, obviously I work with the elderly, and later I'll be like talking to them, and they're just telling me like, don't get old. No, they'll just be like, don't get old. And it's because like, they're having AB issues or whatever. And I'm just like, in my head, I try so hard to be like, haha, I'm counting on it. Don't worry. And I'm like, I can't say that to you, but maybe I can.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like when like the older you get, it's not only you that's aging, but everybody else in your life is as well. And that includes family. So it's very much like, I have I don't want to deal with that.
There's a resident just turned 104 over there.
See, no.
And he was talking with her. And she's basically told me like, it obviously like blessing and a curse, right? Because obviously you get to see the world, but on the other hand, like I don't have any relatives left. I don't have any, what's it called?
That's crazy.
I don't have any children left. All she has right now is I think he's like a great nephew.
Wow.
I think that's what it is.
And he probably doesn't know anything about him.
No, he does. That dude loves her. Like shout out to that guy. He's always coming to visit, and he's like on top of her shit to like, make sure that she's going to doctor's appointments and shit like that. But yeah, I was just like, damn, I can't even think about, even reaching that age, because realistically, like for me, I was like,
what the fuck do you do at that
what do
age?
you do? Yeah, exactly. Fuck
Like
that.
everything sucks. Everything's hard to do. Fucking some things are just a lot. Like you can't maneuver like you used to. You're
Bro,
probably in
I-
a chair.
That
That's
being
what I'm
said, she's
saying,
still
like-
cognitively there, like all there. It's fucking insane.
Yeah. Some
Uh-huh.
some people who are that age are like like all fully there in the head, right?
Yeah.
Like they don't go senile. But it's just like I think that's scarier because it's like you can't do shit. You're just stuck in this body that won't die.
Dude, I'm telling you, I really do not see myself like liking life at that point. Truly,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
there's no way. I like, damn, 90% of me right now is like, dude, I don't want that. I don't. It's fine. I've accepted the fact that I'm not going to leave any heirs behind. I've accepted the fact that I'm not gonna, I don't even know what, like, I don't know, see the fucking world. Like I've accepted things that are like within my limitations and my reach, and like things that are a little past that.
You don't think you see the world, dude?
No, and I don't need to. I think that's why. I think I don't need to. I think especially with like the internet being the way that it is, not that I'm saying like the online thing is just as good as the real life thing, because that's never the case. But I think it's also like a nice fallback, and like, I don't know, I kind of accept the fact that you're not going to get everything you want, and you're not going to want everything you need. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Kind of, I think it also kind of helps with like worrying about stuff, I feel like we worry about like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm constantly seeing shit, and I think it's my own fault because I do think like this. I'm constantly seeing shit that's like, galaxy, small speck, you and your fears and worries. It's like, oh, that's true.
You mean like on TikTok or something?
Just pictures, and not even TikTok, just like, well,
Okay.
and sometimes in TikTok too, but that's always the general theme, that it's like
whatever your fears and all that. It's nothing
you're
compared to
scared. It's nothing compared to the fact that there's an entire, like, just, you can't even, I don't even think the word exists for how many things are out there that are living a life beyond you and that are bigger than you. So
I've seen that.
Truly
And,
doesn't matter. So I think that's what stops you from like kind of losing it.
Yeah. I was gonna say, it's honestly, to me, it's a comforting feeling.
Yeah.
In a way, because it's like, you know what, you're right. None of this shit's gonna matter within like, 5 years, fucking a year, 6 months, whatever.
Because that asteroid's gonna fuck us. Oh.
I mean, anything could. Shit, fuck.
Facts. But that's just
Supposed to hit
like
the moon. We're still gonna get fucked.
Oh, that's a different one.
A fucking quarter falling from a skyscraper could end it. Like,
hell yeah,
bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
That's what
as long
I'm
as it
saying,
happens
man.
before like the big earthquake that we're supposed to get, the San Andreas Fault one,
dude.
Because that one, it's like we have to experience. Imagine surviving that, dude. Like,
dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. As long
I was
as
thinking about that the other day.
like, that would suck.
Like,
It's sad to say, but that would fucking suck. You lose your house, you lose,
the
you lose your
aftermath.
friends, you lose possible family. Like,
I was like,
and then you have to help with the community to rebuild. Like, no, dude, fuck that.
Yeah, you
I
guys,
was literally
dude.
thinking about that. I was like, fuck me. Like every natural disaster, like Katrina, for instance, where obviously yeah, where obviously so many people lost their lives, and the people who did survive, everything's underwater. God.
Sorry.
Everything's underwater.
Yeah, dude.
And everything's just fucking destroyed. I'm like, what do you do? How long did it take before you even like had a roof over your head that you can call your own?
There are still houses and people out there that are still dealing with that shit. So
yeah, it's like I don't know. It sounds selfish because it's like if I survive the natural disaster as far as the big one, dude, I was like, I wouldn't want to help, dude. I'd become a looter.
Yeah, I think that's what I like. As silly as it is, my brain, I'm always thinking,
robbing dead.
Always thinking of the possibility of like, what if someone breaks into your house? What are your goals? What are you gonna grab? Blah blah blah. And I'm always looking at my computer like, damn, I would love to take you with me, but I gotta leave you because I just think about like free time, shit to do. Like, but then I think, like you guys are saying, you're not gonna have free time. You're gonna be worrying about like living. I'm like,
yeah,
food, water, shelter.
Yeah, but then I think of that shit and I'm like, take me out. Take me out back, or take me out
Dude.
during that disaster and make it painless. I don't care. Figure it out.
And then now I'm worried about too, like pets and shit. I'm like,
oh no,
I have like at least in my case, 3 other mouths to feed. 6 if you include the fucking ones that are my brothers.
Hey man, listen.
I forgot about Misa.
Your cats, like you did. Your cats, as long as they can get outside, they're gonna live longer.
That's true.
Than you in those scenarios. Misa, on the other hand,
he a little derpy.
He might stay behind.
He's my boy.
If there was an Attack on Titan moment and you're the mom telling Aaron to go, I think
he'll bark at the wall shake.
Yeah, he bark at the giant Titan, I think. So that's something. Yeah, I don't see Misa running, which is like
be that one dog and the Titan picks up and goes like,
at least you both go together.
Yeah.
Oh, if I'm sad.
Just go with him, dude.
There's not like a giant naked person that's gonna run down the streets. Fucking Richard.
You never know, dude. Honestly, at this point, I would not be surprised.
Are we supposed to be attacked by aliens like sometime next month or some shit?
Isn't there one that they just saw?
That's on its way.
Speaking of sad and aliens, I saw a TikTok earlier today.
I saw weapons.
That was like, oh, I heard it's good. I want to watch it. I saw a TikTok and it's a skit or a bit, but one guy himself talking to the watcher himself, basically saying, why are you crying after watching the new Superman? And then he like looks at himself and he says, because I just saw the Superman that the Iron Giant wished he would be, or something like that. I wish he would become.
You sent it in the group chat.
Oh my god! I have to see it.
I need to watch it. Yeah.
What? Dude, Iron Giant messed me up as a kid, and it messes me up to this day.
That was a good fucking.
Dude,
it was a good movie. It just didn't do anything to me.
Movie is just.
I went to
so heart.
You want to know what I compared it to?
Punching.
What?
To Peter Jackson's King Kong. I was like, it was the same shit.
Not really, but
I thought that was a good movie too.
That was a good movie.
That King Kong, no matter what iteration, the ending always makes me cry. So
that he died of love.
Yeah,
for love.
Sad. But it's the whole scenario. It's the whole, like, I almost cry whenever he gets taken off the island. That shit makes me sad. So it's like, God, you couldn't leave something alone.
But then he got a robot hand.
Okay, see, but that's
wrong universe.
No, but see, that's a new one, and it still made me sad that he was the last one. So that's why I'm like, I'm just an emotional bitch, you guys. That's just what it is.
Fucking what is his name? Diddy Kong.
Wrong universe.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Fuck me, I forgot. You just said, the Iron Giant. I went to this is a while ago. I went to WonderCon and they had a whole panel for the Iron Giant. Like the creator was there and everything.
That's cool.
I was like, dude, like I didn't even know what was going on. I was just in there for fuck's sake.
Oh, don't you love wandering in when you're going to a convention and you've already done the stores and you've gone to the arcade or the hobby section, and then you're like, let me just walk into this random room, and it's actually something that's good and that you like. Oh, I love that feeling.
But I met the creator and he was basically talking about the whole, like his whole idea of like, what if a gun had feelings or thoughts?
Yeah, I've heard him say that before.
And I was like, oh, dude, you're cool.
No.
But, yeah. Good movie. Go watch it if you haven't. Good classic animated movie.
Yes. Dude, they don't make them like they used to. I don't know why that art style or that like type of movie came out. I mean, I just think of like new movies and like it's a lot of really, really beautiful animation.
You know what
really
I've been
beautiful new art styles, but you don't see a lot of hand drawn like animated movies that are like releasing in theaters, like fucking Treasure Planet, Tiny. What's the other one that we just said? Iron Giant.
Kind of like cultural appropriated and like those old movies, those old Disney movies.
The super old Disney movies definitely had some whitewash cleanup.
No, yes, I'm talking about like the Pixar. That's not like Tiny and Iron Giant and the other one. Those ones aren't Disney.
Disney came out with a fucking statement not long ago after ELO.
I did see that.
ELO basically took a shit. Like, so their newest movie.
Yeah. Was it an alien one?
Yeah. The movie's called ELO. Disney basically came out with a statement and said, hey man, fuck all you guys because you guys bitched and cried for new animation and new characters, not fucking rewrites or sequels or prequels. You wanted something new and original. We drop it, we give it to you, and you guys just fucking make fun of it. Bad critics about it, talk mad shit about it. Like, even though it has great story, great plot, I watched it. It's good. It's not a shit movie. It's corny. It's really, to be honest, it's really like catered to children, which is what Disney is.
Yeah.
But Disney adults like straight ripped on it and criticized it as a boring film. And I'm like, and Disney was like, this is why we're not doing this. Like, we're not giving you guys new shit because you guys bitch and complain about everything.
Yeah, and then it doesn't actually show in the box office. That's the main thing, is that nobody really went to go watch it, and that's honestly kind of on them.
Fuck out of it.
I didn't see shit. I only saw one billboard like the week before it came out,
like a billboard or like a bus advertisement or something.
Well, I think their biggest advertisement is through like Disney though, like the Disney app. I don't think bus advertisement shit like that isn't really that crazy in other states, because we tend to think that LA is everything. It's other states and it's not. But other states like really rely on like things like that, because they fucking people live a quarter mile to fucking 10 miles away from the city, so they don't really see things like that.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I feel like we would see it more frequently if that's the case, because we're on the streets so often. We're having to go everywhere, and there is like the public transportation system sucks here, but that doesn't mean there is a lot of it. So when I say like I saw one bus advertised, it was just that single art style, that single type of poster, and it was the same one. And I might have seen it on like a bus, a billboard, but it was the same thing. There wasn't any like variety, and there wasn't anything beyond that. I didn't get anything on my timeline. I didn't get anything on my recommended. I didn't get anything on my reel. I didn't get anything on my Twitter. I'm on 4 to 5 to 6 different apps that I use on like a daily basis from screen hopping. Like a bitch's algorithm is brick by brick on those motherfuckers. I'll tell you what.
You know what I think? Though, Disney doesn't really cater to your bricks. Same as they don't cater to mine.
They're just too. This also sounds old head, but kind of. It's like they're too old school as far as marketing goes. Like, I think
too traditional,
where everything's still on TV. Streaming services is like the most like up to date thing, but even then, it's like I feel like people are just getting to the point where they're only sticking with one streaming service. Like, I don't know, I've canceled pretty much everything except Netflix, because I'm like, I don't watch anything else.
Well, that's why a lot of these apps are like merging.
I have Amazon and Crunchyroll. Those are the two.
Which has Crunchyroll still?
Oh, I do still have Crunchyroll. Cancel that shit.
No, don't. I still use it, dude.
Better be paying me then.
What the hell?
I want to watch the new King of the Hill.
I heard it's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's
on Hulu.
I know it is. That's why I'm like, we gotta watch it. It's
but if you have Disney Plus, you have Hulu at this point.
That's the thing. Mikey, my brother, is the one that has the access to that, and I could just ask him, but I don't know. Do you guys? I don't know. I'm kind of weird. Not that.
Just ask him.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just lazy. And I always forget, because it's not like one of those things. That's
lazy.
Like, yeah, no. Like, I just
don't you guys carpool together sometimes?
He's down like the hallway.
He's literally like right there.
I know, but I was giving him in the scenario where he doesn't have to. The only time he really has to leave his room, is going to work. So I'm like, carpool with him. Like,
well, that's the thing, is that
I'm gonna send you a random text when I see him in the free and be like, hey, don't forget to ask your brother for your.
Yeah, see, if that's the case that I'm near him, then I'll do it. But like, it's just so on like the bottom like list of like, I have to do something. I have to watch it. Yeah, then I get it. Okay, yeah.
I get you.
But I'm like,
dude, I got rid of my Hulu, and then I texted my little brother because he has it, and I was like, hey, you have Hulu? He's like, yeah. I was like, shoot it. Like, through text. Keep in mind, his room's like on like obviously like within the house, and I'm on the end of it. But he's not that far. He's not that many steps out. And I just texted him. He just sent it to me. And I was just like, got in. Cool. Thanks.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's also because I just don't. realistically have anything to watch or want to watch on there. The only time that I ever really I'm reminded, like, oh yeah, I don't have the Disney login. It was for like a Marvel show or something premiering or whatever.
You're using mine for I forgot what.
Yes, that's why for Hulu there's Richard. So that's why I'm like, okay, cool. I can just do that. But something happened with the Hulu. Not that it was the profile, but I think oh, okay. I was just gonna say that.
He said it was available for like 3 more months, and then once that was over, he was gonna cancel it.
Yeah. No, right. But I meant like I stopped watching it while it was still active, but I stopped watching because like I don't know if it ever happened for you guys, or ever happens, but Hulu's like subtitles and the actual video, like they desync.
Oh yeah, it does it. Yeah.
It just kept happening, and I was like, bro, I want to watch
this shit.
Yeah, so I just stopped watching the shows because it was like, I don't know. I like subtitles, so
me too.
I don't know, but
I literally just watched a video on that, and apparently the reason we like subtitles so much now is because I guess microphones got so much better in filmmaking that actors can now like actually whisper and like murmur, so it's like harder to tell what the fuck they're saying. And it's just like, back in the day they weren't good enough, so they actually had to enunciate more. Like, it's not just me going deaf. Okay, cool.
I was gonna say, I feel like it's also for the sake of like double checking sometimes, because I can be guilty of checking my phone and then getting sucked into at least a Twitter, like Insta scroll just to see pictures. I'm not trying to watch any reels or anything like that, but I'll just get like kind of sidetracked, and then I'll hear something and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Like, for reals, that's what's going on? That is what I heard? Oh my God. Yeah, literally. What the fuck? Huh. So I like it for that reason, but also, yes, because a bitch can be deaf sometimes, or they do be whispering like they are the
tinnitus?
wind. Tinnitus. No. Literally 10 eyes to see.
Wow, that really sucked, dude.
You know what? Clap and a half for actually dedicating to it. No matter how stupid it sounded, and I saw it in your face, you're like, this is.
He said, hey, here's a cup and a half. You may be an idiot, but at least you tried.
A cup and a half of water would be really good right now. My con mouth is vicious.
Wow. Can I say can I just say one story-ish thing that I saw, and I was just like, Steve just reminded me of it. Okay. And then we can sign off.
Oh yeah, that wasn't me trying to say let's get out of here. That was just me just sharing a vulnerable moment.
I know, but I'm like, we're almost there. What's it called? You brought up, like, because I told you about the 100-year-old granny, right? And you're like,
oh yeah.
I'm like, imagine not being able to die or whatever. I just saw a TikTok of this guy explaining about this dude from Africa. His name is Azizi.
Okay.
Ismail Azizi.
Okay.
Apparently this guy's died 6 times, but he can't die, and they're afraid. He's afraid. So the first time, the first time that he was pronounced dead, it was at a workplace accident, right? I don't exactly know what happened, but basically he went through the whole fucking thing. He was sent to the hospital, declared dead by doctors, and later on he was in the morgue, and the dude woke up in the morgue and actually just walked out. And
he has some like necropsy.
Necrosis.
No, it's like
careful.
I
was like, careful.
Necrostrophe. I can't remember the name, but I feel like
it's flesh decays.
Well, no. Where he like has a disease or like a symptom or a thing that basically makes him like knock out, and the heart rhythm or heartbeat is just so low or just so slow that he can be perceived as dead.
Oh yes, I know what you're talking about.
Spawn.
Yeah.
Necroxapine. God, how do you say that word? Damn it.
Sorry. I'll look it up. Anyway.
No.
All right. So that was the first time. The second time, he died from malaria. Right?
Oh shit.
Malaria is in like this thing you get from mosquitoes, at least in certain parts of the world. He was pronounced dead again.
Where does this guy live in Australia?
Somewhere in Tanzania, so Africa. he was declared dead. They were having the funeral for him and everything. This dude woke up in his coffin in the middle of the funeral, got up, and then all the fucking people who were watching were like fucking scared as shit. Basically, were like, this guy's a witch. Or
how many times has he died now?
He's died 6.
Oh, he's got 3 more.
We're barely on 2. We're barely on 2.
No, he's got 4 more.
Oh, lives?
Oh, lives.
Anyway,
gosh. I thought you meant like deaths.
No.
Keep going.
Okay. Third instance. This one, not as bad. He got into a car accident, died,
Okay.
but literally recovered a few hours later.
What the fuck?
So, he at least didn't suffer as long for that one. Okay. 4th time, he died after being bitten by a venomous snake.
What in the fuck?
Heart probably stopped and everything because, venom is bad, obviously. Later he revived after being kept in the morgue for 3 days.
Okay.
So this dude was technically dead for 3 days and then just woke up in the middle. All right.
In
5th
the
time.
middle of the night. Sorry.
5th time, he died after falling into a toilet pit.
What?
It's like, I'm guessing
A shit pit?
basically, like, you know how in rural areas they'll have like an
Slumdog
outhouse, it's just a
Millionaire?
hole.
Yeah, they still have just holes. Yeah,
Yeah, I know,
basically
bro,
kind of
just-
like that.
it's just
Got
a
it.
pocket full of poo poo.
Yeah, died, but he resurrected again. Last time,
Okay.
the latest time, 6th, he was declared dead in his house, but people were so fucking scared to even like try to like touch him or anything. They were like, this is our chance. So they reportedly burnt down the house with him in it still, so that they could like get rid of him, right? Like burn the fucking witch. He revived later in the hospital morgue, and he still has the scars like from the burn marks and shit on his skin. So that's the latest one.
Dude,
He's
they
still
gotta-
alive.
This guy someone in his lifeline made a deal with the devil, and this guy has no soul.
So
So
he's
we
still
just
alive.
gotta put one in there. That's
He's still
it.
alive right now.
That's
but
crazy.
apparently
I feel like
he's-
Antichrist.
But apparently everybody's so fucking scared of him that he's living in exile right now. Like he's basically just cut off from the whole village or like
really
anybody wanting to go
He
with
should
him.
just come out here, dude. They'll run tests and experiments on him.
I'm saying, I'm like,
Maybe
I would
he
want to
has-
talk with
maybe
him.
he has the cure for immortality, dude. You don't know that.
True. I think his heart is just like,
Would you guys want to
Stupid.
live forever?
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. I mean, if
Here's
I
my
get to
thing.
stay, if I get to stay at my age that I choose, yes.
No, that's what I was
But
gonna say. You can't pick. It's,
But if
I would
I
have to say
become
it's gotta
old,
be like
brittle,
right now.
and yeah, that's why like right now. Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Like if we had the choice right now to become immortal, would you do it? Yeah, of course. I'm 30.
You say at this age though, or if you age and you actually go through everything, you just become fucking the one old ass fish from SpongeBob.
Chocolate.
No, I would no. Fuck
Hell
no.
no. If
So
we
like,
stayed at this age, yes, but only if I get to choose when I die.
Like you have an off switch.
Well,
Yeah.
immortality doesn't equal invincibility. So
Yeah, but that's
This-
why. So I
this
mean,
says
so
you can't die to a gunshot. You know, maybe you won't die from old age. But
Okay,
you
so
die
then
to
you're
a
just saying like
bullet.
you don't.
so you just don't age, is what you're saying, but you could die.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'll do that.
Wait,
Obviously,
so wait, but can you die of sickness then?
no, that's why
No, I feel like it would be more like physically
Unnatural
physical
causes?
it's like a
accidents.
lobster, bro. Like
Mm,
they're
mm.
technically immortal.
Oh, I was thinking
Crabs are too.
jellyfish.
Oh, jellyfish, dude! You saw that clip? I think it's Maya that did it. It's like there's a jellyfish that its life cycle is like it obviously turns into like an adult and everything, but then when it gets too old, it'll like plant itself and then it'll just turn back into a baby essentially.
I've
And then
never
it just,
seen that
the whole
before.
thing starts over.
I've
It's just
heard of like
cycles?
the fact that that's
Yeah.
their cycles that they when they die they just revert back to a baby for the most part.
Yeah.
But I've never like looked into the details of how that actually goes about.
I think she was talking to Agent 00 about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. And he was explaining it in gamer terms.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, so like he's prestiging essentially.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right. Well,
I love it.
I think we can sign out here. No.
Yeah. We got, I don't know. Anybody got anything last minute?
We always yap for like.
You guys pull anything off your pussies? Okay, cool. Well, we're entering the final portion of the podcast episode where we talk about what we're addicted to, what we're recommending, and give you our final regards / final words. Steve, you go first.
Go listen to Justin Bieber's album. It's been out for a while, but it's a great album.
I've not been giving it a chance, but I've heard it's actually pretty good.
It's a good album. Look, I don't care what people say. I'm not a believer, but I've always liked his shit. So
my friends, like one of the latest things is them mimicking or copying or repeating his standoff with the paparazzi. He's like, do you not see that I'm standing on business right now? Are you not clocking that? I'm like, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It's like you're not using it right.
Yeah, Justin, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but he's a millionaire.
I was like, you're losing it, bro. You're losing it. But yeah, that is true. But nice. So his album. Nice.
Yeah, and then final regards.
Wait, talk about what'd you do on your trip?
Oh, you want to know about my trip?
Did you get naked in the woods?
No, I swam in the river.
That's what's wrong with you. You got a parasite.
I swam in the river, and then I did the little like donut, and then I went down like the raft, like the
lazy
water
river type shit.
Yeah, that was cool. But so okay, I went. There's a part in California that's called Kern River. That river's known for a lot of people that drown in there because it has really, really, really strong currents. Like it's not over water, it's underwater currents. So what happens is there are areas where the water
undertow.
You don't see it. You don't see it, but there's very deep. Yeah, the current's it's very deep pockets some areas. Yeah. So you could fall and it'll basically suck you in and out. But it's but you know, I went to I mean none of it's technically safe. But yeah, we were there. It was like a good 25, 30 people. It was a good amount of people.
God.
Yeah, it was a big group.
Oh, I thought you meant like in general. That's how many people were there. I was like, oh, that's not bad.
No, like our group. Our group was like,
God, damn.
Yeah, so it's a lot of people that I've known, a lot of people that I went to Coachella with, and a couple of new people I met. But it was fun. I partook in some drugs. You can bleep that.
Allegedly.
And then I just honestly spent like the full. So I got there Friday, early Friday afternoon. Friday afternoon, and then unloaded the tent, the canopy, set up. We had all stopped by to a little brewery, so we were all there and like had like their like local alcohol. So that was cool. And then went to the camp, like I said, set up, and then we went down to the river for a few hours. As soon as it hit like 6, 7, it got really cold, so we all went back up.
6, 7.
Just hung out with everybody.
That's for the young heads.
Okay.
People were still like coming in because obviously work, so some people showed up a little later. But Saturday, everybody kind of just got together in the morning. Everyone had breakfast. Everyone was already drinking. And then we like, not gonna lie, from like maybe 11 a.m. to like 7 p.m. everyone was just in the river.
Oh, that's cool.
Like, yeah. So it was just a lot of booze and a lot of water.
A lot of booze and a lot of boobs.
But it was fun though. It was cool. It was honestly cool. It was a nice distraction from my normal life, my current normal life at the moment. Yeah, but it was cool. I didn't really tan out that much. I got a little more color in me, and I fixed some areas of my tans, but for the most part,
tan your butt cheek.
No, he's got that thong tan line now. Good.
That's crazy.
Good.
There were a few of our friends who were like in fucking thongs, like guys.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, they were just chilling. They were in the banana hammocks, chilling, smoking. We're just passing blunts around.
All right.
But yeah, no, it was cool. It was fun. It was fun times. Nice to get out from the city and disconnect.
Ooh.
Nice.
Final remarks.
Shit, if you ever get the chance to disconnect, even if it's for a day or two, even if it's for a few hours, it's nice to kind of pull out of your normal life and kind of like exist a little bit.
I hate you.
Why?
Not use leave.
Oh, he's gonna laugh about it.
Pull out and
Um,
automatically saw the fucking look on his face.
I've got
forget to pull
strongest
out.
warrior.
What?
Oh my god. Okay, sorry.
All right.
I just had those good little laugh, but nice, cool. Glad you had a good weekend though. That's good.
Mhm.
You deserve it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Richard. What
I
do you
will
got?
go. So I got one song to recommend. It is called
Suck it to me.
Ups/Downs by
Ups.
Pertinence. Pertinence.
Pertinence.
Hip hop. Rap.
Wow, what a fucking crazy beginning. That tripped me out.
Yeah.
That's a cool beat.
I fuck with it a lot. I love the
That's
beat.
cool.
Yeah. What's it called? Yeah, go listen to it. It's I don't know. I don't know. It's just a vibe. Anyway, what's it called? As far as final remarks, what the been happening? Nothing. I'm just gonna piggyback off of Steve. Just I think we've been saying it for a while anyway, but either way, go outside, disconnect. Like sometimes you just need to reset your mental. And I don't know, some things are, you shouldn't stress about some things more than you need to, because whether it comes to like that whole age thing or something that's going on in your life that realistically you can't control, but at the same time you can I don't know, just gotta disconnect from that times, get rid of the stress so you can come back with a fresh mental and tackle it even harder. So I don't know, that's all I got.
Nice. Cool. Thank you for that. Thank you for those kind words. Hello everybody. Yeah. Okay, I gotta pause the song. It was just a lot, but in a good way. My brain, I was just in it. Hello. I don't try to think if I have any recommendations. Shit. I think future Richard's gonna hear that my dad laughed in the background right now.
I don't think I have any recommendations.
Yeah, I mean, dad's just busting up. I'm watching anime. I've been watching more anime. I actually watched through an anime that's called Orange.
Is it New Black?
No. Oh, it's the one that I was telling you guys about. I don't think I mentioned it on the podcast, but it was the one that had like some kid that was that's depressed or something like that. It's good. Mixture of slice of life, rom-comish,
What?
and
Oh, you said depressed kid? Nah, dude, I went to therapy.
oh my god,
Okay.
it didn't work.
I'm still here, aren't I?
No, I did something.
I mean,
but yeah, so that one's called Orange. The other one that I watched is My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999.
Gooner ass anime.
not Yamada.
No, it's actually it's not. You're stupid. It's not. Thank God. It's actually, the reason why I even gave it a shot is because they're like, this is where it was a little problematic, but apparently he ages up. So I'm like, okay, I guess Japan. The woman,
Stop
the lead,
right there, sir.
she is a freshman in college. She meets a guy, and he
High school
is
boy.
senior high schooler, 18. So I'm like,
That's
okay,
weird.
all right, Japan. Well, see, that's the thing. It's either you get that or you get high school love stories, and I'm like,
These are freshmen in college?
she is a freshman in college, and he is a senior in high school.
So
So
wouldn't they
she's
be
either
the same
19 or
age?
17. No.
No,
Oh,
I
18
think
or 19.
she's
No, not everybody's 18 in their senior year.
Yeah, she's so in his senior year, he ages up. He goes from 17 to 18 in the senior year. So that's why it's like, that's why I'm like, this is
That's so morally gray.
yeah, that's why. That's why I'm like, all right, Japan, if we're gonna skirt the line, then at least it's you. They're not doing anything. They're not kissing. Like the closest they get
They're
in
flirtatious.
the anime is a hug. So I'm like,
hell
okay,
yeah, dude.
all right.
Feel her boobs, bro.
That's my
Squeeze her tight enough and you can feel her boobs.
that's why I even stuck with her, gave it a shot, is because it was generally wholesome. And it's just about a girl who got into a video game because of her ex, and then ends up like liking somebody that she meets at like an event for her game. So it's cute. It's cute. The characters are likable. The art style's really nice. So there's that one. What else am I watching? Secrets of the Silent Witch. That one's cute too. It's good animation. But so yeah, just watching anime. Trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, I have music, I think. Actually, I just thought about that. Wait, no, I don't. Yes, no, I don't. These are all from before. Never mind. I actually don't have any music. But yeah, that's gonna be it for recommendations. For final regards, I don't know. Plan a trip. Plan a little something for the weekend. Fuck it, why not? I'm gonna be doing Halloween in the East Coast this year, apparently, because it falls on a Friday, so I can go to parties and stuff. So that's gonna be fun. So we're gonna be doing that. So that's my trip.
Hell yeah!
And then we kick it into gear for Japan next year. Hooray! Hooray!
Not with that attitude.
Okay. So not
a lot of change going on, but we're gonna try to do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I got one more thing to add. Forgot.
Okay. Yeah.
If you are, and this is just more for, I guess, the LA.
And
the
it's
LA
up to date. People are gonna hear this in 2 days.
Yeah, the LA side of the community. I know a lot of at least a lot of my friends have kids who are in school. Just be careful. There was some sad news in my area around my area. I saw your story. Yeah, around my area. It got confirmed that they picked up a kid. They picked up a student, and they ICE agents drew guns on him.
Oh.
And they arrested him, and they're deporting a minor, a kid. He's like 16 or 15 or something like that. So the city of Los Angeles basically emergency teamed up with LAUSD, and they're planning new bus routes for students to avoid raids and to figure out how they can find out where these raids are, to not come in contact with them, to keep the students safe, because there's a lot of people who do transport. They pulled up in front of a couple schools apparently, and there was one very close to me. So yeah, just be careful, for your sake, for your family's sake, your children. It's a weird and scary time that we're living in, especially as LA natives. I think we've always heard it, but we've never really seen it up to where it's at now.
Mm-hmm.
So
final words. Fuck ICE. That's it.
Yep. Big facts.
Yep. Agree.
All right.
But yeah, so with that being said, from our family to yours.
Huh?
I was gonna say love you guys, but I don't say that. That's your guys' job. We like you guys. I don't know. And if it's gonna be emotionally vulnerable with them, but I changed my mind.
All right.
All right.
Soulless fuck.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening. We hope you guys
know who
enjoyed.
would have said love you guys? The
this
Iron
one.
Giant.
Yeah.
But I'm not the Iron Giant, dude.
Nah, he wouldn't love you, dude.
He wouldn't love my kind.
That's crazy.
It's fucked up, Steve. How dare you say
what's
that?
What's your kind, dude?
Gay.
On the spec.
Oh my god. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, and comment.
Should you guys say the guy who plays Superman's gonna voluntarily be an ICE agent? I was like, you fucking gooner. I was like, I hope they break your ankle. Trip on a rock, you fuck.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Write in the comments if you like the Iron Giant movie, and tell us why. That'd be cool.
And if you haven't watched it, and leave a review on our channel.
Oh my god, yeah! If you haven't watched it, watch it. It's like an hour long or something like that.
I don't know. If you don't like it, you can flame us, but also you have no soul. Fuck you.
Jesus Christ. All right. Thank you guys for watching. See you next week. Chew.